Okay, in this video, we're going to go ahead and find the following limit. We have the limit as x approaches 2 of the function x squared minus 4 all over x minus 2. Again, if you were to plug in the 2 into both x here and here, you would get 0 in the numerator and 0 in the denominator. And so what that tells me is that you're not going to be able to just plug that value in. Instead, we need to go ahead and find numbers to the left of 2 and numbers to the right of 2 as well. So the numbers we want to use here will be, say, 1.9, then 1.99, and then 1.999. And the numbers to the right would be 2.1, 2.01, and 2.001. Now, notice that what I'm doing is I'm writing it in this way for a reason, so that the numbers farthest from 2 are farthest away from the middle here. Then the next two that are closest to 2 would be in the middle, and then the two that are closest to 2 will be right here around this middle. And that's really all I'm doing here. I'm not doing this for any other reason than that. You could write this as 1.9, 1.99, 1.999, and then 2.1, 2.01, and then 2.001. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, in my math lab, they're going to have the numbers already written there for you for the x's, but, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, at this point, we need to go ahead and go to the calculator and type this in to see what these values are going to be. So I will see you there. Okay, so here we are at the calculator. Let's go ahead and type this in y equals. Do alpha y equals, enter here. And then just in the numerator, do x squared, so x squared minus 4. And then in the denominator, do x minus 2. Awesome. And then we can go ahead and quit here and then start doing our vars. So vars, write 1, enter, enter, open a new parentheses, and then type in our first x value. Our x value of 1.9 will work, and then just do enter. And that gives us 3.9. Awesome. Let's do this again. We could do vars, write 1, enter, enter, and then do open a parentheses, 1.99. Nothing wrong with that. But let me go ahead and show you something else. Because we already have this written here, if we do second enter, that rewrites it right here, and at the end, I just need to type in a 9 there. So that makes it actually a little bit quicker. Click enter, and notice that it just gives us 3.99. So I'm hoping you're starting to see the pattern here. Do this again. Throw on another 9, so 1.999 will give us 3.999. So the more 9s we throw on here, the more 9s we get over here. In other words, the next one would be 3.9999. And so the closer, or the more and more 9s, or the closer and closer we get to the number 2 here, the closer and closer this will get to the number 4. Awesome. Let's do this again. You could do second second enter and go through this and just do deletes, or you can go to vars, write 1, enter, enter. That's perfectly fine as well. So starting out with the 2.1, that gives us 4.1. Do it again, or just do second enter. And then you could do 0, 1 like that, and then click enter, giving us 4.01. Do it again. 2.001 will give us 4.001. Awesome. So basically what this is telling us is that as x gets closer and closer to the number 2 from the left-hand side, this is getting closer and closer to the number 4. Alrighty, well, I guess I will see you back in the notes. Okay, so now we're back at the notes. Let's go ahead and look what's happening here. As x gets closer and closer to the number 2 here, notice that the y value is getting closer and closer to the number 4. As x gets closer and closer to the number 2 from the right-hand side, x gets closer and closer to the number 4 from the right-hand side as well. So this is telling me that the limit as x approaches 2 from the left-hand side of the function x squared minus 4 all over x minus 2 is going to be the number 4. And also the limit as x approaches 2 from the right-hand side of the same function is also going to give me 4 as well. Therefore, that tells me that the limit as x approaches 2 of the function x squared minus 4 all over x minus 2 is going to be 4. And yes, by the way, the 3 dots like that, that is just the a mathematical shorthand for the number, or for the word therefore. Alrighty, well, I believe that's it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.